Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for Tuesday, May 20, 2025. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Hope Logan, Annika Noel, to share news with Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. Meanwhile, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. doesn't believe Steffy Forrester Finnegan's, Jacqueline Massins would, turnaround regarding Hope. Let's begin with Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire. Fans know that the nose is at Carter's loft, getting ready to comfort him over Hope. However, it sounds like their little encounter will be interrupted by Hope herself. Fans know that after overhearing a conversation between Hope and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, Carter got the wrong idea. Instead of confronting Hope right then and there, Carter went to spend time with Daphne. What could possibly go wrong or get misunderstood? Things are starting to get a bit better for Hope. After learning of Liam's diagnosis, Steffy went to Hope to offer a truce. One way Steffy decided to do this was by offering Hope her job back. It was just the ticket, and Hope was overwhelmed with the proposition. Hope eagerly accepted, and Steffy reminded her that they need to stick together. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for tomorrow reveal that Steffy will now need to tell others at FC about her decision. How will Eric Forrester, John McCook, take the news? I think Eric will be just fine with Hope coming back. I'm not too sure about Ridge though. During the takeover, a lot of harsh words were exchanged between Hope and Ridge. While Hope seems to be in a forgiving mood, Ridge might not be feeling as forgiving. Ridge will also have serious doubts that Steffy just woke up one day and decided to forgive Hope. Even though Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, will be thrilled for Hope, she might also be suspicious. Steffy told Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, about Liam's diagnosis and asked her to keep it from Ridge. So that could be what breaks TRIDG and reunites BRIDG. This could also bring up some other issues between Ridge and Steffy. Remember back when Eric and Ridge made a deal with Carter? Steffy had a big issue with them not coming to her first. So I wonder if Ridge will make a big deal about Hope returning to FC. Tuesday, May 20's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful is an emotional roller coaster packed with shifting alliances, heartbreak, and shocking revelations. From the glitzy walls of Forrester Creations to the sterile coldness of a hospital room, the characters are spiraling through drama like never before. On this day, Carter Walton stumbles upon something that could unravel the very fabric of a major relationship. Meanwhile, Steffy Forrester faces a moment of crushing defeat, and Hope Logan drops a life-altering bombshell that may change the course of her future, and others, forever. Carter's grim discovery. A truth too terrible to unsee. It begins with Carter Walton in the Forrester executive office, running late for a board meeting. As COO of Forrester Creations, Carter is the image of professionalism. But his mind hasn't been on business lately. Ever since that awkward run-in with Katie, he's felt something off, an invisible thread pulling him toward a deeper secret. After grabbing his iPad and a stack of confidential contracts, Carter notices that Ridge's desk drawer is ajar. Thinking it's an oversight, he walks over to shut it. But then he sees it. A folder labeled Private, Eyes Only. Carter hesitates, but the name on the tab makes his stomach drop. Katie Logan, Medical Records. His gut clenches. This wasn't just about Katie and her health. It was about Ridge hiding something from him. Carter opens the file. The documents reveal something staggering. Katie has been undergoing tests for irregular heart activity again, something she didn't disclose. But what shakes Carter to his core is the attached letter from a specialist. And Ridge's handwritten note that simply says, "If anything happens to Katie, Brooke can never know. Especially not now." What does that mean? Why is Brooke involved? Why is Ridge hiding Katie's condition? And why hasn't Katie told Carter anything? Suddenly, Carter isn't just holding a folder. He's holding the match that could light a bonfire of betrayal. Steffy's failure. a mother torn between power and protection. Across town, in her posh Malibu home, Steffy is pacing. She's been trying to hold it all together, her role at Forrester, her tense relationship with Finn, and now the growing conflict involving Hope and Thomas. But today, it all crumbles. After a disastrous phone call with Finn, who coldly informed her that he's moving out for a few days, Steffy feels the walls close in. It's not just about Luna or Sheila anymore. Finn accused her of manipulating people, of becoming the very kind of woman she swore she'd never be, cold, controlling and blind to the people she's supposed to love. Desperate to fix things, Steffy goes to the Cliff house to wait for Finn. But instead of a reconciliation, she gets the moment she dreads. Her daughter Kelly runs to her crying. Not because of a scraped knee or a schoolyard spat, but because she heard her dad crying in the bedroom, talking to Sheila. Why is Daddy calling Grandma when you say she's dangerous? The weight of her daughter's confusion breaks Steffy's resolve. She realizes then, she's failed. She hasn't protected Kelly. She hasn't kept her marriage whole. She's let her obsession with control cause more pain than protection. Finn finally arrives, expression unreadable. Steffy tries to reach for him, but he flinches, not out of fear, but distance. I don't know who I'm coming home to anymore, Finn says softly. The woman I fell in love with. She wouldn't have tried to use Luna against me. With that, he walks away again. And Steffy, for the first time in years, sinks to the floor in sobs that echo through the house. Hope's bombshell. One test, one line, one future changed. Meanwhile, at the Logan estate, Hope Logan is staring down at a white stick in her hand. 2 pink lines, the faintest whisper of a second line. But it's there. Pregnant. Her mind spins. After the wreckage of her relationship with Liam, her unexpected closeness with Thomas, and the collapse of her line at Forrester, this feels like a cosmic curveball. She wasn't even sure she wanted another child. But now, with her hand trembling, she can't help but think of Beth, and how much she's longed to give her daughter a sibling. Hope sits on the edge of her bed, phone in hand. Her first instinct is to call Thomas. But then she remembers. Thomas left town 2 days ago for a design retreat in Europe. He's unreachable for at least a week. And then there's Liam. Would it be a cruel twist of fate if the child were Liam's? Their one night together, the night of vulnerability and confusion, had consequences neither of them saw coming. Brooke enters the room and instantly knows something's wrong. Hope tries to hide the test, but Brooke isn't fooled. One look at her daughter's tear-streaked face and she says, "You're pregnant." Hope nods silently. Brooke's eyes widen with a mix of joy and horror. "Is it?" "I don't know," Hope replies. "It could be Liam. Or it could be Thomas. And either way, it's going to change everything." Unexpected intersections. Katie's secret, Carter's heartbreak. Back at Forrester, Carter doesn't confront Ridge right away. Instead, he seeks out Katie. She's at Il Giardino having lunch with Donna. Carter shows up unannounced, and Katie's face lights up until she sees his expression. He sits down and wastes no time. "Why didn't you tell me about the tests? About your heart?" Katie's face drains of color. She glances nervously at Donna, then nods for her sister to give them space. "I didn't want to worry you," she whispers. "Too late for that," Carter says. "I found the file. Ridge had it. He knew." Katie's eyes well up. "I asked him not to tell anyone. I was going to tell you when I had answers. But you trusted Ridge before you trusted me." Katie starts crying, reaching for his hand. "It's not about trust, it's about fear. If I get sick again, if I relapse, I didn't want you to be trapped in something you didn't ask for." Carter shakes his head, torn between love and fury. "But I am in this. I chose you. And you made me feel like I don't deserve the truth." Katie leans in. "Do you still want this, Carter?" Even with everything, he doesn't answer right away. Hope's choice. Going public or staying silent? Later that day, Hope meets with her OB-GYN. The doctor confirms what the test already suggested. Hope is indeed pregnant, and she's roughly 4 to 5 weeks along. Not enough to confirm paternity, but enough to know the timing is messy. Hope returns to her cabin with a heavy heart, trying to sort through her next move. She hears the crunch of tires on gravel, and to her surprise, it's Liam. He came by to drop off a toy Beth left at his house. But he senses something in Hope's demeanor. The guarded look, the almost ethereal silence. "What's going on?" he asks, concern flashing in his eyes. Hope considers lying. She considers brushing him off. But instead, she takes a deep breath, walks to him, and places the pregnancy test in his hand. "This might be yours," she says, her voice trembling. "Or Thomas. I don't know yet." Liam stares at the test, eyes wide, mouth agape. "Hope, are you saying?" "I'm pregnant," she confirms. And everything just got a lot more complicated. Preview of Fallout. What happens next? By the end of Tuesday's episode, all the pieces are in motion for explosive fallout. Carter must decide whether to forgive Katie or walk away from a relationship built on secrets. Steffy's emotional spiral may push her into risky territory, even toward a dangerous alliance with someone like Bill or even Sheila out of desperation. Hope's pregnancy threatens to unravel two families, especially if the truth emerges before she can control the narrative. And somewhere in the shadows, a newly emboldened RG, already suspicious of recent events, may begin asking questions about Luna, Finn, and the mysterious drug mix-up. Final thoughts. A day of reckoning. May 20 on the Bold and the Beautiful delivers a tangled web of grief, secrets, and personal reckoning. Each character is being forced to choose, fight for the truth, or bury it deeper. Some, like Carter, are about to make life-altering decisions based on information never meant to be uncovered. Others, like Steffy, must come to terms with the limits of control. And Hope, caught between two loves, two timelines, and one unborn child, must begin a journey that could redefine who she really is. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFULUPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.